It has been 736 days since this Blackhawk Warren football team has lost a game. And I asked head coach Corey Mills what kind of confidence a record like that gives his team. And he told me that for the Blackhawk players, they're cool, they're calm, they're collected because they have been here before. There is an absence out on the ice tonight, and that's number 15, Alex Turcotte. The freshman forward missed 4 days of practice this week, and Coach Granado says that there's been some kind of upper respiratory illness, sickness that's been traveling around the team, and it's unfortunately hit Turcotte the hardest. Guys, we can't talk DePaul Prep basketball without acknowledging the force that Perry Cowan is. His coach, Tom Kleinschmidt, describes him as the ultimate player, and that's got some weight coming from an IBCA Hall of Famer. Thanks, Bob. These teams have already seen each other twice this season, and each time one of them took home a win. They're also both tournament tested. They were both here last year. And when the St. Mary Springs Ledgers stepped off the field here last year, they set the record for the most WIAA high school football titles won at 8. And if they won another here today, that'd make it 9, and they would raise the bar even higher. Well, you guys are all Minnesotans who came to Wisconsin to play. Why Wisconsin?
The grass is greener. I don't know. Yeah, I had to get out of the bubble in Minnesota. I had to get out, yeah.
When East St. Louis head coach Mark Chambers took this job last year, he knew he was in for a challenge. That's because the Flyers basketball program has had 5 different head coaches in 3 years. And the guys told me that having this revolving door of head coaches really did shake their confidence. It was really disheartening for them. But Coach Chambers said that he saw the job as a way to bring stability and positivity to the lives of these young men. Your coach came here after you guys have had 5 coaches in 3 years. He said you guys had to trust him, buy into him. How glad are you that you bought in?
I'm happy. I'm really happy. Like, I can't thank him enough. Like, I really can't.
Did you imagine you would be here?
Yeah, I did. We did. At the beginning of the season, we did. So I knew he was going to get it.
Hey, there's Ty. He's getting so much FaceTime here in Madison.
Yes, we've got Ty Pelton-Weiss here. Ty, you're a Madison native, and you've had quite the journey to be back here playing as a Badger. It's home opening weekend, and you just scored a goal. How did it feel?
It felt awesome. You know, you kind of growing up,
Yesterday, it seemed like Perry Cowan was the only one from DePaul Prep who came to play. How vital has it been that his teammates have stepped up here?
I mean, right now he's taking the third most shots, and they're up by a huge margin.
Coach Chambers, you said that you're going to play 32 minutes of tenacious defense. You've got 16. How do you keep it going?
Well, we just have to make sure that we stay in our areas.
Sean Clarkson plays a slower game than you guys do. How do you take control of the pace?
I think we just keep trying to push the pace, keep, driving as hard as we can.
I mean, Luke, you were playing so hard tonight. You were so clutch for your team, just pushing and pushing. What kept you motivated?
My seniors, they deserve it more than anybody else.
This was a rematch of last year's game. You guys said that you wanted redemption. You've got it. How does that redemption feel?
It feels amazing. Losing in that state title game last year, we knew we wanted to get back here, and our ultimate goal is to win the championship, and we just did that, so it feels amazing. Keandre
is here with me. Keandre, the entire game changed since the last time that we talked after the first period. What was that change for your team?
I think, like I said, just sticking to our game. Right after that first period, we had a talk in our locker room that we needed to change it up and give a little bit more effort. So I think we just put it among ourselves and got the result we wanted.
How energizing is a win like this for your team?
Yeah, obviously we were off to a slow start. But
the Lightning might have their work cut out for them here today against Stratford, and that's because the Tigers have only given up 7 points this entire season and had 12 straight shutouts. And I asked head coach Jason Tubbs what kind of defensive magic they have going for them, and he said, really, it's those big guys up front. It is their size, but they bring more than just size. He says they're also very, very smart.
Let's go downstairs, and Piper Shaw is standing by, and I believe we have Grace Shirley. No, oh my gosh. That's Madeline Posick.
Surprise, Brian. We've got your daughter here, Maddie Posick. Maddie, your first goal in your career as a Badger. How are you feeling?
Honestly, it's unexplainable. I can't even put it to words right now. It happened all so fast, and thinking about it now, I don't think I really remember anything because it just happened so fast. It was awesome.
Brian, anything that you want to ask your daughter since we got her here?
So do you think it paid off to shoot in the garage over and over and over like you did?
He says, do you think it paid off to shoot over and over and over in the garage like you did as a kid?
You know what, Dad? I'm going to tell you right now, me beating you in hockey in the garage, I think it's paid off at this point.
Absolutely, Maddie. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, guys.
Oh, that's funny.
What do you think, Dad?
Andrew Nelson, what are you doing? You're setting me up, Andrew. Come on. Good going.
I'm just glad that you weren't speechless when you're talking about the goal.
Oh, that's funny.
Thanks, Matt. The girls at Catholic Memorial are no strangers to this state title game, but their head coach, John Burke, says that might be part of their challenge here today. He's told his team that they will need to manage the expectations that come along with being Catholic Memorial. He says having 13 state titles doesn't really help them here today.
Now, when you guys were heading into extra innings, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, oh my goodness, we had nothing but confidence. I told my girls I'd fight for them every single pitch, and they did the same for me today. We just knew we were going to keep on working as hard as we could until we could bring home that gold ball to North.
What does Spartan softball mean to you?
Oh my gosh, it's been my home. It will always be my home. And just to finish out on top with every single person that has really supported me these last 4 years, this one's for you.
Now, you've had a phenomenal high school career. You're heading to Northwestern now, but what's the legacy that you're leaving behind in Oshkosh?
Just to dream big. Always dream big. For every single other girl out there, I want this to be you. This is North's first, but this is definitely not our last.
And one last question for you. What are you going to miss the most?
These girls, these fans, this town. I love them so much, and it's home forever.
Cole with the goal less than a minute into the game. It really set the tone for this aggressive game. How were you able to find the back of the net?
Linus obviously made a great pass on the 2-on-1, but...
Chloe, congratulations. I heard it's your birthday. What a birthday present, huh?
No, I know.
How are you feeling?
I am filled with emotions. This is so crazy. This has been my childhood goal, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of friends to do it with.